Hey, I'm Colleen Taylor, and welcome to TechCrunch Cribs. I'm in West Hollywood, California, in the heart of Los Angeles, and the company that I'm going to visit today is called Mulu. It's a startup that makes a commerce engine for website publishers. So let's go inside. Okay, I think we're here. This is an M on the wall.
Yep, you made it. Hi, welcome to Mulu.
And you are Amaryllis Fox, founder, CEO.
Right. Yeah, and this is our MakerBot printed M to let you know you're in the right place. So come on in.
Great.
So we're here on the east side of Los Angeles. We're big proponents of East Side Tech in the old Catalyst film space. It's a really great neighborhood full of emerging art projects. We have Reagan projects down the road and lots of great art shows around here. So we're really excited to have you. We really tried to do kind of a very homey vibe so that everybody could be very collaborative and work in the space together and feel comfortable being here late nights and weekends, and put a kitchen right in the center so that, you know, everyone's at home in the kitchen.
I love these chairs. I feel like this is like...
You can kind of sit down with your computer and feel like the world is hidden away from you. So.
Yeah, I actually can hardly even hear you when I'm in here.
Yes.
Can I ask you about this rug right here?
Yeah,
it's like a real, like...
this is one of the pieces that I think actually emerged from the storage container of Amy Cohn, who's our head of product. So we all said, hey, here's stuff that we're not using anymore, and Doris miraculously pulled it together with stuff from the flea market. And I think this was from her cool single cowgirl days. This is Honey Badger / Phil. When we first got him, Leah, who works in our team, was concerned that we weren't up to speed on what we should be feeding him and how we should be taking care of him. So we called the pet store and it didn't answer. So we thought, oh, maybe it's an out of work number. Looked it up online, and the first response, or the first Google entry, was that the pet store he'd come from had burned down that night and all the pets had met a bad end. So we feel that we saved Honey Badger, and he now has this sort of McMansion in the center of our home, and he's like the chosen one. This is our kitchen where Eric's coding, we celebrate birthdays, we drink and make merry. And this is our Blackboard wall, where from time to time we wipe it clean, and then new people come in and add their logos. So you can see the very fine TechCrunch logo here. And in fact, the propane garage heater that we had in our first garage office is there on the wall to keep us honest and to keep us burning the midnight oil and remind us of our roots. Okay, so this is one of our breakout rooms where we brainstorm, go through architecture, sometimes do yoga, meditation, and then Doris did amazing work with cross-stitch here. I constantly ask for arrows in our design, so being our designer, she pulled a lot of arrows together in cross-stitch and put some Mulu love in there, and the requisite swing.
Does that work? Is it actually...
Are you daring me?
I'm gonna dare. It looks, okay, it didn't break.
Full way.
I like it.
This is Doris Steer, our incredibly gifted designer, generally web designer, but in this case, we moved into this space on a Monday, and I was in New York, and I got back Wednesday morning, and it was nothing like this. It was just completely empty space, and Doris did an extreme makeover reveal with about $4,000 and access to people's storage containers. We love the ability to just draw on everything in this room. Every wall is a whiteboard, and this is really where we do most of our breakout sessions.
What is Trick eShot? Do you know?
I think this is vintage pinball, but we've actually been missing the pinball. So Bang Bai, one of our engineers, suggested a chocolate-covered espresso bean, which we've been using ever since. And at this point, it's hard enough that it might as well be the pinball. So this is a room that I think most startups probably don't have. It's the kids' room. I have a 4-year-old. Amy Cohn, our head of product, has a 2-year-old. And so we really wanted to make the office family friendly, and built this kind of wonderland teepee room for the kids to hang out in. Now, it must be said, they've actually only visited the office 2 or 3 times. They love this room, but the engineers love it too, and will lie on their back and code in the TP. On the wall over there, we added pipes so you can actually climb out, climb through the window, and then there's a huge, giant deck roof that you can go out on and, you know, code, party, you know, celebrate.
Can we do that?
We can do that if you're up for the adventure.
I'm up for the adventure.
All right.
This is sturdy. This is nice.
Careful, because those are wet.
It's always something you want to hear.
So here we are. Welcome to the Mulu roof beach. Come on up, and we will get our bearings a little bit here. So you can see the Hollywood sign up there in the hills.
Whoa!
Yep.
That's so cool.
And you see signs all around us for art galleries that have shows that are opening. So it's a really exciting time in this neighborhood. A lot of new galleries popping up. Thank you so much for coming in. It was so fun to show you our space. Feel free to hang out. I'm gonna get back to work, but the space is yours if you want to go hang out on the roof beach or chill in the teepee.
Great. Thank you
All
so
yours.
much.
See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks.
I don't think I've ever done one of these things before.